You are now listening to the Hexgrid Heroes Podcast Network. For sci-fi, Pokemon, high fantasy, or horror, check us out wherever you get podcasts and online at hexgridheroes.com.
Three children are on an adventure with their partner Pokemon, thwarting evil doers while collecting their gym badges. Corey, the boy who can command every type of affinity with ease. Dolly, the daughter of Brock and chosen champion of Arceus. And Orange, the son of Blue, the father that doesn't know of his existence, and also a human Pokemon hybrid. Fueled by their friendship and wanting to be the very best like no one ever was, this is Pokemon Seichao. The battle between Jolteon, Sandshrew, and Paris continues. You notice from that static, that thunderbolt that didn't really affect Paris, that the mushrooms on his back are beginning to glow. A little bit, like, just a little bit.
Fungi, are you okay? She's gonna pull out Delia. Delia, what's wrong with Paris?
Sometimes the mushrooms on the back of Paris can absorb types of energy, causing the mushrooms to mutate, also causing Paris to evolve into Parasect.
Thanks, Delia. Fungi! Hey, looks like we might be able to evolve. Let's go ahead and show off our Fury Cutter beforehand. That is a 13 plus 2, 15 to hit.
Flanked? Are they flanked?
Is
I
it
don't...
2v1?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Technically, yes.
So yeah, roll for advantage.
That is 18 plus 2, so 20, not natural.
So yeah, it does hit.
Alright, so that is 1d4 of damage. 1.
So
It increments.
Okay, I was like,
increases.
why is Fury Cutter so weak?
It's D4,
That's right,
then D6. Then...
That's right.
So, expecting, like, Jolteon kind of braces for damage because its claw starts glowing and it swipes down, but it doesn't do anything, really, to Jolteon, and there's a sweat bubble that comes down on Jolteon, kind of unamused by that attack. Oh, I'm getting tired of these 2-on-1 games. He, gonna throw out another Pokeball. Out comes a Shadow Beedrill. And now this Shadow is going to take over Spike as well. So the Shadow is only affecting the Beedrill. The Jolteon is not being affected by it. The Jolteon's just a regular Jolteon. So just know that the Shadow Beedrill does have the Shadow Affinity.
Initiative.
And yeah, I do need to add it to the initiative order.
Good catch.
It's going to be at the bottom. Pretty sure it rolled worse than Sandshrew, so it's after Sandshrew. So now it's Jolteon's turn. Alright, let's hit it with another Thunderbolt. So it's going to attack Paris again. And that one.
Definitely not.
So it's going to charge up this thunderbolt. The static electricity is going crazy, and it's going to focus all its power into Paris. And Paris just absorbs it again with those mushrooms. They start to glow even more brightly, and all of a sudden the mushroom on its back becomes large, and it now became a Parasect.
Whoa, cool! Fungi, you evolved!
Parasect!
You look amazing!
And it's kind of strutting around a little bit at what you're saying to it. It is Sandshrews' turn. You just saw Dolly's Paris evolved.
Looks like the tables have turned. Spike, Sandshrew. Let's, I guess just do another scratch attack. Okay. Oh, I need a target. I'm just going against the same thing, so...
Jolteon.
Jolteon, thank you. What was that? 12. Plus 3, 15 hit.
Advantage?
Hit.
Oh, yeah.
So
14, 17.
You hit.
Okay, and that is a d6. Goodness, I cannot. 5 points of damage.
So it does come out with a good little scratch to Jolteon. Again, that static electricity kind of flares off of it, but to no avail on the Sandshrew. And now it is Shadow Beedrill's turn. Tables have turned. Oh, I don't think so. Beedrill, fluid attack that bug that just got bigger. So it's going to use its flurry attack. It is 1 plus 1d4, so 2 possible
6.
chances. Oh, was that? Oh, d4. Oops. That was a d6, everyone.
Same roll.
Same result. So I can hit up to 2 times, so I'm going to roll the hit. 8 for the first one. It's 8 hit.
You were attacking me. No.
The second one is 11. Is 11 hit?
Nope.
So it is going to come with a flurry of these jabs with its pointy stinger hands.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to go into the mushroom, but it's not going to hurt Parasect at all. And we go back up to the top of the round. Parasect, newly evolved.
Alright, Parasect, let's try that Fury Cutter again. That is 8 plus 3, 11 to hit.
11 to hit, and you're attacking which one?
The Shadow Beedrill.
So it does not hit. It misses, and Beedrill is just flying too high for Parasect to reach. Is it
Jolteon.
Jolteon's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Use a Thunder Fang on that Parasect. Ooh, that's big. 19.
That definitely hits.
So it's going to do 2d6 plus 4 is 6. I need you to make a con save.
Oh, okay. 9 plus 1, so 10.
So it's going to be stunned. It's going to miss its next turn.
Hold up. Does Parasect now have a higher?
Oh,
I assume.
plus 4. Oh, so that's
13.
13.
So it does still fail.
Okay.
It is a 14 save that you need to make. So you're going to take 6 damage.
This makes
You will half this damage. So it's going to be 3 damage, but you are stunned your next turn. So
Okay.
Parasect will lose its turn.
With that being an attack, can he react and do spores now, or do you think he wouldn't be able to since he just got stunned?
It's a reaction. You could still use it.
Okay.
So all creatures, even in Sandshrew, need to make this save.
Oh boy.
So everybody needs to make a con save, other than Parasect. So I'll do Beedrill first. 11, 12. that fails, right?
Con save, you said?
Yep.
So Beedrill fails. Jolteon.
What was it?
17?
Con.
No, it was
Passes. 14.
Oh no.
So Beedrill, what happens?
It says poison number of turns for 1d4 and 1d4 of damage each turn.
So all 4 turns,
Okay.
and he's gonna take this. It's gonna be the start of every turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it will take for 4 turns
1d4.
1d4.
Who all was poisoned?
Everyone.
Everyone
because
except
I failed.
Jolteon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And Paris.
So
of
at the
course.
start of each of your turns, you need to roll a d4 to determine how much.
Or do I roll those damage?
Is it
I guess you could
have her roll damage that just applies to both?
Yeah, roll a d4 to see how many turns you're
Oh,
poisoned.
okay. I thought it was just one roll. 2.
So you're poisoned for 2 turns.
Okay, so
So use a d4 to show that you have only 2 turns.
Yep.
To remind you.
Beedrill was poisoned.
Beedrill is poisoned, yes.
Do you want me
4
to roll that
turns.
now? Or
No,
at the
that's
beginning of...
the start of Beedrill's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 turns.
So as Jolteon sank its teeth into the mushroom on Parasect's back, Parasect responded by shooting out these spores from underneath its mushroom, and it ended up inadvertently poisoning Sandshrew as well. Jolteon was able to avoid it. Beedrill wasn't so lucky. It got hit by these spores, so they do get poisoned by that. But the Thunder Bite does stun with the electricity from the attack. It does stun him next round where he can't use his turn. So now it's Sandshrew's turn. Yeah,
Sandshrew's turn. So I roll poison at the beginning.
she
and
rolls poison damage at the beginning.
That is 1.
1
One
point of
damage.
Sandshrew, go ahead and hit that Beedrill with a scratch attack. 9.
9 is definitely gonna miss. Again, the Beedrill's flying pretty high. It's hovering, but your Sandshrew gets a running start, goes to try to swipe at it, and just tumbles and falls, and gets back up, and it looks a little embarrassed.
It's okay, Sandshrew. It's it can fly.
True.
So, Beedrill's turn now. Shadow Beedrill.
4 damage.
4 damage. Whew.
With spores.
Beedrill, go ahead and take out that Sandshrew with an outrage attack.
Outrage, huh?
So with outrage, it is a dragon type move. Not that it's really gonna affect anything, but here we go. See what happens.
Beedrill's doing a dragon move?
Beedrill does learn outrage. Yes.
Wow.
I looked
I've
it up.
never even heard of outrage, so that's nuts to me.
Yeah, it's a dragon type attack. 16 hit.
Yes. Defense call?
So
I think it's too late for me to call it a defense call, right? I
No.
should have called it out when you first called out the attack.
No, this would be
you can you have it before I roll
It
damage.
actually won't make a difference.
No? Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'll still hit.
Gotcha.
So with outrage, it does lock me into this attack for 2 to 3 turns. So that is something.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I'll be confused for 1d4 turns. It's 3d6 plus 2. So 3, 4, 7,
8, 9.
9, 10, 11, because the plus 2 for the affinity. So 11 damage to Sandshrew.
And Sandshrew has fainted.
So I guess we don't. Oh, it'll still be confused after. It's like still like in this mine.
It still has to do it about 2. I need to be less vague about that. I'll say 3 turns.
Well, I think it's a roll.
Oh, so if I miss
Yeah.
after the second, if I succeed on the second roll,
Maybe a 1d4 minus 1.
oh yeah, 1d4 minus 1. So we'll add that right now.
Mhm.
So to make this make sense with the outrage, we'll do 1d4 turns. So in this case 3. its aura intensifies. It comes needle first at you with this in an outrage and just starts pelting Sandshrew. Sandshrew's just taking hit after hit, and then Sandshrew just gets blasted. It rolls back and it's unable to fight.
Should Beedrill then take some damage himself?
Oh yeah, it does still take damage from the rough skin.
Mm-hmm.
So was it 1d4? Go ahead and roll that.
How many attacks did
4.
it do? Did it just do the one this time?
It's I was just
Flavor.
explaining for
Gotcha.
flavor, but it's technically just one attack.
Gotcha. 4 points of damage then.
So 4 points of damage.
Don't worry, Sandshrew, you did your best. Return. And then I'm pulling out another Pokeball.
Before you do that, you're gonna hear in the back of your mind your familiar friend, Burnt Orange, just poking in.
You sure you don't need me to come in?
In my head, I'm not saying this out loud, of course. I'm just gonna think, kind of. I guess that's how I'd communicate.
Yeah, internally.
The only reason, if at all, I'm gonna need you is if I need to use my Charizard. But I'm 100% gonna try and maintain control.
You won't be able to pull this off without me. But try.
We'll see about that. And then I pull the Pokeball out. Oddish, I choose you. I don't know why I always feel the need to throw my hand.
So
all
Oddish
do
comes
it.
out and it sees this Shadow Beedrill. It sees this Jolteon, and it runs and hides behind your leg.
Oh, come on, Oddish. You don't have anything to be worried about.
And it's just shaking its head no, and it's really scared.
To refresh, Oddish was the one that head booped itself into a Pokeball. It was ready to
It
go
has
on a
no
Pokeball.
battle experience, and you're sending it out against an evil Beedrill and a Jolteon. 2 fully evolved Pokemon.
Good.
Oddish is just crying, do not send me out there.
Are you sure, buddy?
And it kind of reluctantly walks out to fight, and it tries to look tough, but it's you can see tears rolling down its eyes. Yeah, go ahead and just put yourself in the initiative order. You're gonna hear another voice in your head from Burnt Orange again.
No surprise, another Pokemon that won't listen to you.
I'm just Orange is just ignoring.
Ignoring it at this point.
I got a 15 even.
So 15, that would be enough to tie with Jolteon. We're gonna do a Dex.
0 deck, so Jolteon wins.
Jolteon wins, so it'll go right after Jolteon.
I know Jolteon wins that.
Top of the round, Parasect's turn. You are stunned, so Parasect will kind of shake it off, and while it's shaking it off, Jolteon is going to take initiative. Look at that little bugger. Jolteon, put it out of its misery. Quick attack. Jolteon's going to quick attack the Oddish. That's a nat 19.
Oh, that hits.
So it's going to be 1d6. 7 damage.
Okay.
This thing just electricity zooms and hits Oddish. Oddish just flies back to you into your arms, and it's just crying.
Oh.
It's looking at you don't send me back out there.
Oddish! It's not my turn though, so I'm not going to respond until.
Okay.
Okay, real quick. You can talk for free.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Okay, I didn't want you to restrict
I'm
your
gonna
roleplay.
wait on that.
So
Just-
it is Oddish's turn. It's your turn.
All right, Oddish. You know what? Don't worry about it, bud. We'll work this out somewhere on down the line. But I'm not gonna make you do something you don't want to do. And I'm gonna return Oddish into the ball.
And as you return it, it wraps its legs around you, hugging you, letting you know it's sorry.
All right.
So precious.
Oh goodness. I know this is a bad idea, but it's really the only choice I have right now. Goldine, I choose you.
Goldine starts flapping it on the floor. Goldine. Misty's just gonna be like looking in astonishment, like, why did I give this kid a badge? I thought he was just struggling with that Goldeen because it's so tiny. It was the only water Pokemon he had. But this is just horrible. How is he even a trainer?
Is she saying this out loud?
Yeah. I can't believe I gave this kid a badge. Yeah, and you can definitely hear this, and she just has her arm over her face, just disgraced that she gave you a badge.
Orange isn't gonna just let this go uncommented on, so he's gonna turn back. Hey, I still got stuff up my sleeve, okay? Don't count me out yet.
We're doomed. Alright, so go ahead and roll initiative for Goldeen.
Dex plus 2, that's a 12. So I'm still in the same spot, I think, right?
You were below Jolteon.
Jolteon.
So yes, you're in the same spot.
Okay.
Goodness.
This battle is a little boring for Sarah, Vix, and Wedge. They want to watch Corey. If you don't mind, guys, we're going to go up to the next floor and try to catch Corey's match so we can cheer him on.
Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. He's just like focusing on the fight.
Yeah, you're not going to have a fan club anytime soon. All right, guys, let's go.
That's cool.
So they start making their way to go up the stairs. All of a sudden, when they're going to go up the stairs, Beedrill shoots out at them and blocks their way. And they're going to cower and run and hide behind Lieutenant Surge. Nobody's going anywhere. Okay, and it is, okay, so Jolteon already went. Yeah, because okay, and then so it would be Beedrill's turn.
Spores! 2.
All right. Oh yeah, and so there's only 2 more turns for that. So how many damage? 3 for that.
Yes. Poor Oddish.
I wrote gave up and drew Oddish with a little white flag.
So still in an outrage, the Beedrill's going to attack the flopping fish on the ground. 12 hit?
That meets, yes.
You are just in bad luck today.
Yeah.
So 3d6 again, so
Burn Orange is going to get what he wants, apparently.
12 damage to Goldeen.
Yeah.
Was that a
This
one
is
hit?
fun. No, not a
Okay.
one. That was from Beedrill, right?
Yes. So yeah, Goldeen gets...
Because if I
slammed
remember,
hard.
the Goldeen was from the festival.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've used him once.
Yes, that's right. In the gym battle.
And
Nugget
on the
Bridge.
bridge.
That's right. Yeah, it did pretty good on the Nugget Bridge.
It
I
did,
remember.
actually.
It did okay, yeah. It held its own. 12 damage.
So Goldeen gets smashed pretty hard by this attack. And now, top of the round, Parasect. Parasect is able to shake off the paralysis it received from that bite.
All right, fungi. In your new form, let's end this.
Parasect!